Down. Yes, good job. Good job. So gaining a little bit of distance, coming back in, rewarding the dog. Some dogs, once they get into a down, are just much more planted. They're not as apt to want to just pop up and go do something else. Very nice. Very nice. I love that. So we're adding duration and distance for Boots. And if the dog pops up, now that was mean because there was a little treat sitting there. Down. So if the dog pops up, I'm just going to get him right back to that same place that we were starting. Hold off on rewards for a little bit. Yes. Good job. Okay. Good job. Ready? Go find it. Go find it. Oh, you want to come back? Good job. Down. So this is where we would work on what we call the say it, show it, pay it. Down. So if I give the cue and the dog does not respond, then I'm going to up. Hey. So the say it part is the cue. Try it one more time. Down. If the dog doesn't know what to do, I'm going to use the show it part. Okay, which is the lure or a little bit of a hand signal. And then the pay it part is when they get their reward for doing the correct beat. Good job, Boots. Sometimes even standing next to the dog for that movement part is weird because they want to turn and face you. Very nice. So remember, we're working with the 3 Ds, duration and distance. But again, think of distance right now more like movement. I'm just moving around the dog and hoping that they stay planted and giving them lots of reinforcement every time I'm moving. And then the distraction part right now, we're not adding any physical distractions like balls or squeaky toys or anything because we are out and about and that is distracting in and of itself. Okay, and then making sure you give your release command. Okay, good job. Go find it. Hey, go find it. Good job. Very nice, Boots. Hello. Hi. It's a good baby. So let's talk a little bit about the stranger danger thing with this one. We keep coming back to that, but I know you had a little bit of a setback with the groomer and such. You know, it's counterintuitive, but you need to make sure that you keep this dog in a place where people aren't encroaching and making the puppy feel like it has no recourse except for to do the air snapping thing. So if it's uncomfortable, a lot of times people want to be like, oh, let me treat the dog, let me pet the dog, let me try to do all that. That's not the way you want to work with this dog. We want to pair treats, but in a situation that we would call sub-threshold, meaning if the dog can look at the thing, like see, my husband walked up to our training area, bark, 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 bark. I didn't ask him to approach. I, in fact, turned the dog away and just tossed treats, and then I'd let the dog look back at him. I'd toss treats away from the thing that was making him uncomfortable. And then I got to the point where Patrick could walk back and forth and I was tossing treats. So we keep it at a place where we're not forcing that thing that's making the dog uncomfortable onto the dog. That makes it worse, and it makes the dog feel like they have no other options except for to do the air snappy bitey thing. Okay, so think of the fight or flight. If the dog can't get away and it's uncomfortable, its choice is going to be to lash out. So we want to counter condition that, but in a way that's very comfortable for the dog, even if that means just putting treats behind my back when the thing is in front, or gaining more distance. That's difficult in a house, but gain distance and don't force the dog into uncomfortable situations. So that could also mean if you have people coming over right now and that is stressful, put the dog away in the beginning and then bring the dog out later when the person's already there, and again, pair lots of treats with that. That could be a better strategy as well. So again, this week, hi, go find it.
Oh, there's so many things to clean up over there. Boots! Yes, good job!
So our goal this week has been on that down and the stay factor. I really want you working on a tie down situation where you can get the dog to be in a space but not say under a table or a place where you have to keep correcting the dog for getting up. So you want your bed and your tie down close enough within 5 or 6 feet, but the tie down needs to be short enough so the dog can just stand up, turn around, lie down, and you're going to give lots of rewards in the beginning for the dog staying in their space. So I think that's some good food for thought for you this week, and we'll see you guys next time.